All right, you know what it is. You know what time it is.
I do.
Oh, yeah, it's Choose Your Lineup time. Brought to you by our friends at Jameson. Join our unofficial call to try to get pro football to Dublin. Just visit JamesonSports.com for more information. All right, now I have a quarterback and 3 flex plays that can help you win your Week 8 matchup. And we start with C.J. Stroud in that matchup against the Colts. Houston has a top 5 in played team total this week, and every quarterback that has attempted at least 30 passes against the Colts have scored at least 17 fantasy points, and that includes C.J. Stroud in week number 1. He's a top 13 play for me this week. How about Rachaad White? He's now the team's second leading receiver behind Cade Otton, with Mike Evans and Chris Godwin not playing in this win. His 16 touches against the Ravens last week were his most since week 1. So I think you'll see a lot of Rachaad White. You'll see some Bucky Irving as well, but Rachaad White is running back 26 for me. I think he is flex viable against the Falcons. How about, speaking of the Packers, we've talked about this game a lot. Romeo Doubs comes in as a top 30 play for me this week. In all the games that he's played with Jordan Love this year, he's averaging 13.6 fantasy points per game, and Jacksonville allows the most yards per game to perimeter wide receivers, where Doubs lines up. And finally, at tight end, how about Hunter Henry? Yeah, it seems to have come alive with Drake May. In the 2 games that Drake has started, he's averaging over 15 fantasy points per game. He had a 25% target share in week 7. It's a nice matchup against your Jets, who have, it's weird. They fired their head coach, who's a defensive-minded guy, and the defense seemingly hasn't gotten better. It's weird how that happened, Connor.
Wasn't my decision.
Are you sure?
Yeah, positive.
Whose decision was it? Because we know it wasn't Aaron Rodgers. He told us so.
No. It's always Woody Johnson.
Yeah, that must be a Woody Johnson's. Okay. Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and Rotoworld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest Roto-World fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.